Now, 2026 just started, and a lot of people around my age are saying, is 2026 going to be the next 2016 for like vibes and feeling and culture and all that? I have to say no, all right? I don't think we ever getting those vibes back. What I will say though, for movies, 2026 can actually be the next 2018 or 2019 when it comes to movies, because there's a lot of hype and interesting new IPs coming out this year. So I'm gonna break that down to y'all and explain to y'all why I think 2026 will be a huge year for the box office. Cue the intro.
It's a bird! It's a plane!
It's a geek.
If you've been in this space for a particular amount of time, you would know 2018 was such a great year for movies. And 2019 was too, and you can argue it might have been better. I'm gonna list off some movies for y'all, and y'all tell me that 2018 stack up. Now, some of this stuff is gonna be Marvel movies. I know Marvel right now, and I'm gonna talk about how COVID impacted everything too. I know Marvel right now doesn't have the greatest standing and the greatest viewpoint as it did back then pre-COVID, but pre-COVID, Marvel was running things at the movie theater box office, and I think we'll get back to that this year. But anyway, let me start. Avengers Infinity War, Black Panther, Jurassic World, Incredibles 2, Aquaman, Deadpool 2, Mission Impossible, A Quiet Place, Into the Spider-Verse, Hereditary, Bohemian Rhapsody, Green Book. 2019, we had Endgame, Lion King, Star Wars. Let me make sure Star Wars came out in 2019. Okay, it did. Now, I know Skywalker is a little, I like the movie. My dad, he didn't like it so much, but I was younger then. Anyway, Frozen 2, Far From Home, Captain Marvel, Toy Story 4, Joker, Us. Movies in 2018 and 2019 were spectacular, and it really felt like every movie almost was feeling like an event, especially when you got to some of the superhero movies. I feel like 2026 having the lineup that it has is a good thing. And I'm gonna tell y'all why it took a long time for us to get back to where we are. First thing being, the largest IP pre-COVID in the movies was Marvel. No one can disagree with that. When COVID happened, Marvel kind of slowed down. With Marvel being at the top and them going down kind of made it to where, we looking at other people. Who's gonna do this? Who's gonna do what? It got to the point Marvel was so big that people were saying, yo, did Marvel ruin the movie theater industry? Did Marvel do this? Where we're at now, where we're getting another Marvel movie where it's probably gonna be big, and I think next year or the year after we'll be getting Secret Wars. It's gonna be a good year. Let me name off anticipated movies for this year, and I'll have a list beside me on my most anticipated movies of 2026, because I know a lot of people are doing their own videos and this, that, and the third. Some of the big movies coming out this year: Avengers Doomsday, Spider-Man Brand New Day, Supergirl Won't Up Tomorrow, I think Greenland 2, Project Hail Mary, Odyssey, Hunger Games, Mandalorian and Grogu, Super Mario Bros. Galaxy, Dune. Like, there's a lot of movies that's coming out, and I'm probably missing a lot. You got Michael. There's a movie that Steven Spielberg is coming out with. This just feels like it's the year of big event movies, and I missed a lot. Scream 7. A lot of stuff is coming out this year where it's gonna be like you have to be in the movie theater. I think it's good, and it comes at a time and place where a lot of confusion is happening right now, especially when you have the whole thing with Netflix buying Warner Brothers because of some of the stuff that Trump did, and even regarding Trump, movie theater prices are just at an all-time high now. I feel like this is going to be the year where we start to get back into things and people start appreciating the movie theater and the experience that it gives us. When you look at it from all the years where we had to wait for this stuff, and there's been some good years too when it comes to movies. This year wasn't bad at all for movies, but COVID really put a damper on the movie industry. And then after COVID, and a lot of people at that time probably didn't really realize it in the moment because we're at home and a lot of stuff is being released on Disney Plus. So the movie industry was trying to figure out if they needed to shift to this new model of saying, yo, do we need to go to streaming or do we need to stay with movies? They didn't know if movie theaters would even still be a thing. And when stuff starts to open back up, stuff starts to be a thing. 2022, 2023, we were still getting some of the movies and lasting effects of COVID. Then around that time, I think 2024, we had the big actor and writer strike. So that put another major chopping block on the movie industry and having good movies have to wait. So now we're getting to the point COVID is long gone, and we're getting to the point where the effects of the writers and actors strike is starting to be gone now. A lot of movies like Superman and all those type of movies didn't benefit well from that strike. But now that we're past all that stuff, everybody's able to fully give their all in making these movies. And not just making these movies that are sometimes sequels. Everybody's giving their all and making stuff that's new. We got bigger. 2024 I think was also good. I think Oppenheimer came out in 2024. But anyway, we got bigger directors coming back. I know the Russos, they're not particularly great with anything outside of Marvel, but when it comes to Marvel, Russos are just up there with anybody. They've made as much money or more than anybody. Steven Spielberg is coming back. Like I said, we got a Christopher Nolan movie with The Odyssey. We got a Michael Jackson biopic, which is kind of getting swept under the radar right now, just because we got Dune and all this type of stuff. But that Michael Jackson biopic is gonna be our version of Bohemian Rhapsody, except it'll probably be better and make more money. I like to think that this will be great for everyone, especially in a time where, I'm not gonna say I don't mean to get political, because I get political a lot on my channel, but honestly, especially at a time where there's a lot of negativity, there's a lot of divisiveness. We just saw the ICE shooting and stuff like that. This is a time where people need to have something to bring us together. And I think the movie theater medium will be a great way of having everybody come back and enjoy these great movies. DEI was a major thing. A lot of people were looking at certain IPs and saying, yo, this is DEI. Why does this person have to have a gay person in it? Why does this movie has to have a black person in it? An Asian person, and this person? So we're kind of in a way past that too. That was a big thing where it was like a lot of hate was being put in the movie industry. A lot of the people on that side was giving a lot of hate. But now they're kind of the silent majority. People are still gonna have issues with it, but it's a point where it's like, okay, if there's a woman, if there's a black person, there's a gay person. It's like we've kind of dang, that was a bad stutter. We've kind of become accustomed to seeing that now in our films and in our shows. I think this year has a chance to make a lot of money. Matter of fact, while I'm here, how much did 2018 make in box office? So this right here that I'm looking at on Google says 2018 worldwide made almost $12 billion at the box office. And I'm gonna be honest, that seems kind of low. We had Infinity War with $2 billion, Black Panther with $1 billion, Jurassic with $1 billion, Incredibles with Jurassic World 1.3, Incredibles 1.2, Aquaman 1.1, Bohemian almost came in at $1 billion. Venom came out in 2018. Yeah, there's a lot of movies that didn't even, like, some smaller movies like Hotel Transylvania 3, those type of movies was good. It didn't make as much money, but it was still a good a year as far as having a lot of stuff to watch. Creed 2, like that's good. That's a good year. Now let's look at 2019. Now let me see how much 2019 made in total. Okay, this says 2019 made $42 billion. So there's no way that 2018 made only that's no way that happened. Yeah, so where's the real 2018 numbers? Okay, this seems better. So this right here is saying that 2018 made 41.7 billion. That sounds about right. Now let's go to 2019. What did it say 2019 made? 42.5 billion. Okay, so 2019 and 2018 were equally like right there neck and neck. Now let's see what the most popular movies, popping movies that came out in 2019. Endgame with 2.8 billion, Lion King with 1.8 billion, Frozen 2 1.4 billion, Far From Home 1.1, Captain Marvel 1.1, Joker 1 billion, Star Wars 1 billion, Toy Story 4 1 billion, Aladdin 1 billion. Then you got Jumanji 800 million, Fast and Furious, Hobbs and Shaw 700 million. 2019 did good, and there was still some great movies too. Us came out, like I said, Knives Out came out, Shazam came out. Yeah, 2019 wasn't anything to shy at either. So let's look at, before I end, this can be the last thing. Don't click off the video yet. Let me look at the 2026 projected box office. Some of these movies I don't know if they're actually coming out. But this right here says Doomsday projected to do 2.5 billion. Jumanji 3, almost 1 billion. Let me see if I can find some stuff. Hunger Games is projected to do 345 million. Street Fighter, yeah. See, like movies like that, I feel like they can do actually pretty decent. Clayface projected to do 300 million. Even if a movie doesn't do the most money, I feel like we'll still have great movies. Spider-Man Brand New Days projected to do 1.3. Odyssey projected to do 850. I think it'll be, that sounds about right. I think it'll be a little closer to the 1 billion mark, if not passing it. Moana live action is projected to do 650 million. That sounds about right. I didn't even know they're making the Minions 3 this year, but 850 million sounds about right. Probably could do 1 billion. Supergirl, 545 million sounds about right. Toy Story 5 is projected to do 1 billion. He-Man projected to do 3. Yeah, so this year can do good. What did they got? What they got? Michael projected to do 830 million. Super Mario Galaxy movie 1.1. Let me know what y'all think about how this will go when it comes to the 2026 box office numbers, or just in general neglecting the numbers. Do y'all think this will be one of the years where we will forget and be looking how many 8 years down the line and saying, yo, do y'all remember when 2026 had Avengers Doomsday and Dune and the Odyssey, Disclosure Day? Let me know, do y'all think we'll be having those same talks? But yo, that's all I got for y'all, man. If you love the video, like the video. If you don't love the video, select the video. I'm on the road to 600 subscribers. I appreciate if you like my content, share my content. Without further ado, peace.